back to day 2 of competition here at the Victor China Open. All first round matches today and 2 more matches for us to come. Jeong and Lee Young-woo of Korea up against Rin Iwanaga and Kia Nakanishi of Japan. Well, this match from the bottom quarter of the draw, and the big news from the women's doubles, of course, is that the number 2 seeds, the Olympic bronze medalists Matsuyama and Shida, have been beaten by Jia Yifan and Jiang Shuxian in 3 thrilling games this morning. So the Koreans come out first, and as far as the Korean players are concerned, Jeong, perhaps best known for being the Olympic silver medalist in the mixed doubles discipline. Won that silver medal along with Kim Won-ho, who is now the new world number 1 in the men's doubles with So-seung Jae. Well, the Koreans are a very new partnership, and therefore it's not surprising this is a first meeting between these 2 pairs.
I have black and red.
In fact, it's only a 6th individual tournament together for the Koreans. So the Japanese pair, I believe, Steen, have chosen to receive, having won the toss of the coin.
Yeah, nobody really chose ends, the way I interpreted it.
I think the Koreans, I think I saw one of them point,
okay.
So the Japanese pair consisting of the left and right hander, and it's Nakanishi who is the left-hander. And their world ranking took a bit of a beating yesterday. And they went down 2 places to number 8, having been as high as 4 for 8 weeks from the middle of March earlier this year. 3rd consecutive China Open for them. Iwanaga, 26 years of age, from Nanai in Yamaguchi Prefecture, and as you can see, Kia Nakanishi is 29 from Sagahara, suburbs of Tokyo. Kanagawa is perhaps the place better known. So they've never been past the 2nd round, and the only time they were in the 2nd round last year, Japanese pair, is because they had a bye in the 1st round. So to the Olympic silver medalist, Jeong, who turned 25 last month, from the capital Seoul, and her partner, Lee Young-woo, is the younger of the 2 at 24, also from the South Korean capital of Seoul. Reached the final, the Koreans, of the Thailand Open. In fact, the last 3 tournaments they've played, they've been doing extremely well, not only the final of the Korean Open, but 2 quarterfinals as well. That was Chinese Taipei and the Japan Open last week. So this new Korean combination seems to be off to a flying start.
Ready to play.
And they're the Korean coaches, Park Ju-bong on the right as we look at them, and Lee Kyung-won. Well, Iwanaga and Nakanishi have also been in a final so far this year. That was the Singapore Open. Umpire for this, Shinuchi, and the service judge, Satyawan Mahadu from Mauritius.
Iwanaga and Nakanishi, Japan. And on my left, Jeong and Lee Wu, Korea. Jeong to serve to Ki Nakanishi. Level, play.
So the respectful bows to all four corners of the court, to all court officials from the Japanese players. Very much a Japanese tradition.
One love.
It's interesting, Steen. I felt after the Olympic Games, Jeong Na-eun, having won her silver medal in the mixed doubles with Kim Won-ho, her partnership with Kim Hae-jeong, with whom she had reached number 3 on the world ranking, that was dissolved. And I felt in a way that poor old Jeong Na-eun was sort of sidelined, and this seems to be the new partnership for women's doubles, but you know, that's pretty harsh when you've just been in an Olympic final, to sort of be sidelined within the team.
But there's no other way to interpret it. Your mixed doubles partner is focusing on men's doubles, and your women's doubles partner is playing in a stronger combination, and you're getting paired up with a youngster. This is the only way to interpret it.
Iwanaga challenges. Called
that was an early challenge.
Well, yes, and she turned to her partner as if to, and sort of put her arm down a bit, but by that stage the umpire had jumped on it and said, okay, you're challenging.
Yeah.
She doesn't know which giant screen to look at. There's one at either end.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Oh, that's a wasted challenge.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 3-1. Play.
Good play. And just to get back to Jeong Na-eun. The thing that's happened to her is not special. That happens to players all over the world, in especially the doubles disciplines. But sometimes it's romanticized, being a professional athlete, but it also means that you're in extreme competition day in and day out, and you've got to respond to that. There's no other option. You've got to show that you still have the fire, that you're still motivated, and you want to do well.
But it's not just the ambition and the dedication. You know, the harsh reality, as you put it bluntly, was that her former women's doubles partner, Kim Hae-jeong, is playing with a better partner now.
Exactly. And I think what triggered it was that Kim So-young, who was Kong Hee-young's former partner, she decided to call it a day. Did Kong Hee-young also? No, she was too young. She still had ambitions to want to go still higher playing level. So we need to find a partner for her. And that's the thing. If you're not trying to find a better partner in a combination, then your partner is trying to find a better partner. So that's why it's so competitive.
Yeah. Good work from Nakanishi. Yeah.
Excellent.
Finished off by Iwanaga.
I saw the first round match in Japan, Lee and Jeong, where they defeated Matsumoto and Yuki Fukushima. No, Matsumoto and Yuki Fukushima. And they played brilliantly there.
5-all.
But obviously, Jeong doesn't have the speed of movement in her partner now in Lee as she had with Kim Hae-jung, who was super fast.
Yeah.
And that could become an issue in the long run, so to speak. She moves well. Lee covers the court well, works hard. Both players, both Jeong and Lee, got very good deceptive drop shots. That was very efficient against Fukushima and Matsumoto. I rate Nakanishi and Iwanaga as a little bit faster movers than their compatriots, so it might not be as efficient today as it was last week.
Yeah, it's a nice little block there.
Service over, 7-6. Service over, 7-all.
Pushed it wide.
8-7.
What I found interesting about the development of this Japanese pair, Iwanaga and Nakanishi, in all honesty, Steen, until the end of 2023, I know they had been in the final of the Badminton Asia Championships of 2022, but they finally won their first World Tour title at the Saeed Modi. That was right at the end of 2023. And then in 2024, 5-time winners.
Yeah.
And they kept playing some of those lower grade World Tour events.
That's right. US and Canada Open.
That's right. Won both of those. They both won those two in 2 weeks. But also won the Spain Masters, the Malaysian Masters, and then later in the year they progressed up and they won the Denmark Open.
Yeah.
So it was all sort of, let's not jump in at the deep end and play the higher grade World Tour tournaments. It was a lovely development path.
Yeah. And I think there's a number of pairs that could benefit from going down and playing a little bit lower grade tournaments to get self-confidence and
so do I.
Get the game plan right. Especially when you're trying to implement something new, it's good to go down a little bit and get to try it day in, day out. Whereas if you're implementing something new, then that might mean you don't get past the first round in a Super 750 or a Super 1000, and then you don't have the chance to try it again the next day.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Oh my goodness. Well, the crouch defence from Lee initially. Did remarkably well to actually get that back. block into the net, and it means
interval.
that the Japanese pair, the number 6 seeds of Iwanaga and Nakanishi, go to the mid-game interval with the advantage.
우리 아웃 안 나오잖아. 여기서 약하면 걸린단 말이야. 직진을 해서 직진으로. 아니면 붙이든 지금도 붙이긴 잘 붙였어. 앞에. 바로 드라이브 오잖아. 중간볼 사이드볼 왔을 때 3번 뒷사람이 앞뒤에 있을 때는 빨리 해줘.
20 seconds.
강하게 아웃 안
Court
나오니까.
1, 20 seconds.
So the umpire inviting the players back onto court to resume play in this opening game. It's been a good opening game so far.
11,
Only
9,
2 points in it.
play.
Yeah. The other thing, Steen, I think that the Japanese pair
11.
have learned since 2023 was that they perhaps ought to be more selective over what tournaments they played. You know, they played all 19 level 2 to level 4 events. So all 4 Super 1000, all 6 750s, 9 Super 500s, plus they played a couple of 300 events.
Was that in 24?
That was in 23.
In 23, yeah.
So then in 24, they scaled back and only played 17 events in the year.
Yeah.
And they enjoyed more success. You keep saying time and time again, you know, players are saying, oh, you know, perhaps too many tournaments. And you keep saying you've got to be more selective over your tournaments.
Yeah. But I must say I like the idea of playing a lot of tournaments while you're on the rise.
The development path.
The development path. Because you don't know, you don't control your own destiny in the bigger tournaments. Maybe you draw the top seeds and get a learning experience, but you don't get to play enough matches, and that's the whole thing. You don't get to play enough matches if you play only the strong tournaments. So you want to mix it up, and then figuring out, okay, oh, there's a challenge here. That looked long.
Yeah.
To me.
And I think the Koreans were ready to challenge because they signalled that they were going to challenge, and then the line call was that it had been long. So of course they don't want to challenge because the line call is in their favour. So that sort of provoked the Japanese pair into challenging.
Challenge unsuccessful.
And they've got no challenges left.
No challenges remaining. Service over 11, 12. Play.
Much more positive start to the second part of this first game from Lee and Jeong. They need to be in reasonable control of the rallies. Wait, that's a good service return. Because if Nakanishi and Iwanaga is playing downwards, if they are attacking and in control of the rallies all the time, then it's actually an advantage to play with the drift because the attack arrives a bit earlier on the opponent's side. It's only if they have to play the backcourt or lift, then it becomes difficult for the Japanese here to control the length. That looked long to me as well.
Service over 13-all.
Got the lucky net cord.
Service over 14-13.
There is actually a pair at the moment who's doing a little bit similar to Iwanaga and Nakanishi. They've also won the US and Canada Open this year. That's the Amsat sisters. They've been out with injury, played those 2 tournaments. They haven't played Japan. Doesn't play here
Service
in...
over.
Do they play here? No, I don't think they play
No,
here.
there's-
But they play next week in Macau in the Super
Right.
300 to get matches under their belt, so to speak.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, because the Amsat sisters, they definitely have the level to play here. It's not like they would be favorites to win the tournament, but they would definitely be able to progress from the first, maybe even the second round. They're good enough for that.
Pushed it wide. I think also now that there's been, you know, a significant increase in prize money. We've got $2 million prize fund here at the China Open. For losing in the first round, you get $2,000 US, 6,500 in the doubles for losing the second round. And I think some players are sort of feeling, well, I want to chase the money rather than thinking about the development. So obviously the Amsad sisters are thinking about their comeback development after injury problems. And I like that because long term,
it's going to be paying off.
Exactly, because if you can develop your game, then the prize money is going to be a byproduct of that.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be aiming for the money, you should be aiming for the improvement.
Totally agree.
Well, this might just surpass that last longest rally. This is definitely the longest rally so far. Fabulous. Wonderful rally.
16-14.
The coach is able to smile at that.
Line judge. Line judge.
Yeah, it was a lovely drop from Nakanishi. So, how many shots? Oh, we're not getting it. There we are, 75.
I think if I were the Koreans, I would try and play the lifts a bit flatter, put a little bit more pressure on the Japanese pair on the back line, and then move my defense forward, play a much more constructive or aggressive defense, knowing that Nakanishi and Iwanaga will have trouble lifting with accuracy. They should be able to overcover the front court, the two Koreans. That's good.
Oh, well read.
17-14.
Lee didn't seem aware that Nakanishi had moved forward. Well, this
18,
is perhaps the
14.
decisive move. 4 straight points, and only 3 points required for the opening game for Nakanishi and Iwanaga. Not the best of serves. Got away with it. That's a lovely block. Missed on the follow-up
Service
though.
over 15, 18.
Is the chance really big on that follow-up? No.
I think she let it drop a little low,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Line judge, line judge. Thank you.
Oh, now why wasn't she ready there? She seemed to be ready. Let's push long. Only 1 point in it.
18.
Gosh, how quickly things can change. 3 quick points.
Yeah.
Standing in.
Service over 19, 17.
Just asking the coaches whether she should have left that one on the left sideline, and I think she should. And pretty close, both pairs, to the sidelines.
On her left-hand side, you mean? Not the left-hand side as we look at it.
Yes, the Japanese. So it's the same.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Koreans, sorry.
Yeah, there were two situations, one in each side.
Oh, okay. Goodness me, what defence! Brilliant! How on earth did Lee
10 points, 17.
keep the shuttle coming back in the early stages of that rally? 1, 2, and then the little block did the damage. I think there was one before that as well, wasn't there, Steen?
I think so.
Thank you.
The initial attack from the back line. Didn't get to see that.
So 3 game point opportunities for Rin Iwanaga and Kia Nakanishi.
Service over 18, 20.
Still game points for the Japanese pair. Oh, that's a good serve. It's going wide. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that.
19, 20.
I'm certain that both pairs have taken some that were wide in either of the sides.
So 2 game points have come and gone. Just 1 more remains for the Japanese combination. Third time lucky, although there was nothing lucky about that final shot from Iwanaga. 21-19 confirms the umpire. Look how she really looked to take that early and tap it in a downward direction. 21-19, opening game in 24 minutes.
あとサーブ回るってから2人とも投げてもう次もう一回行くようにあと中西がここ詰めたらあと自分ここ止めれるからね多分ローテーションカバーしづらいから止めればもう一回攻め方つくれるあとこっち側は相手影すごくこっち伸びるからポジション少し後ろイメージ少し後ろ止める頭の中入れてね瞬間的に速いからパン抜けちゃうからポジション少し後ろ寄せたらやりやすいスピード的に全然攻めてよかったよ成功してるよ
전체적으로 지금 쭉쭉 빠져버리고 아웃 나오고
후에서 득점을 해야 돼 생각해 후에서
놔줄 건 놔줘 놔줄 건 놔주고 여기서 좀 바람 부니까 놔주고 여기서 때리는 걸로 할게
공격은 잘 들어가야 돼
놔줄 건 놔줘
아니야 만들어주자
앞에 들어가서 너무 뒤로 쭉 밀지 말고 놔주고 중간볼 잡아
Hold 1, 20 seconds. Hold 1,
다시.
20 seconds. Second game, level, play. Service over, 1 love.
Good work from Iwanaga.
Service over, 1 all.
It's going to be interesting to see if...
Oh my goodness me. She did well to get out of the way.
2-1.
Sorry, Steen.
Interesting to see if Nakanishi and Iwanaga has a more clear plan for play on the far side of the court there, or it will be possible for Lee and Jeong to get on the attack.
Service over, 2-all.
It's going wide.
Service over, 3-2.
Oh, fault called.
Service over.
Was that a service fault, or was it that it touched?
I think it touched the Koreans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
just
he thought
inside.
he was going long,
Yeah.
Nakanishi.
3.
Oh, so did Jeong.
Yeah. Good flat defense.
That's another one gone wide.
Service over 4-all. Service over 5-4.
Well, that was the situation where Nakanishi, she was unsatisfied with herself, sort of shaking her head because she played it directly into where Jeong was standing at the net, but they won the shuttle, the rally. They won the rally, and I think that's worth noticing. That hey, if I play this shot and we won it, then I'll do the same the next time.
Yeah.
Play it directly into her.
Service over 5-all.
I think the Koreans have stepped up the court a bit, don't you,
Yes.
Steve?
Realize that it's important to meet the shuttle early and get the initiative.
Oh, right in between the two Japanese players. That's perfect placement.
7-5.
That's what she's good at, Jeong, and it doesn't always look the most spectacular game with fancy shots and movements and so on, but it's fairly efficient.
That's 5 of the last 6 points for the Koreans. Just snatched at that a little,
6-8.
Jeong. Well, the Koreans are challenging that.
Challenges. KOR in.
Yeah. I don't dare to give a verdict on that one.
I'm saying in.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Very much in on the inner side of the
Yeah.
line.
One challenge
Yeah.
remaining.
I can't believe they actually challenged that. I think that was an emotional
7-8.
challenge.
Play.
No, that's the wrong call.
Yeah.
3 Iwanaga challenges. KOR in.
Well, the instant review has been kept busy at the moment.
Yeah, there's smoke coming up from the computers and cameras.
Yeah, clearly long.
Correction out. Eight all.
So all that
Play.
hard work build up that 8-5 advantage has just been gifted it away rather tamely. 8-all. Beautiful.
Good play. Oi, oi, oi. It's completely open, that side of the court.
Yeah, and that's a pity from Jeong's point of view. No, neither of the Japanese players on that side of the court, all she had to do was hit it over the net and into court, and it probably would have been a winner. 4 straight points by the Japanese pair to go back into the lead.
My feeling is that the Koreans would do well in challenging Nakanishi. I feel she's been good, but still at some points a little bit off with some mysterious mistakes. Gone long again.
So it is the Japanese number 6 seeds who have the advantage at the mid-game interval of this second game. 2-point advantage. And more importantly, it is 6 of the last 7 points to the Japanese pair.
힘 실려갖고 나가면 이렇게 좀 밀리면 나오나 수고하시 때릴게.
오른쪽에서
자, 조금만 해, 조금만. 힘을 좀 작게 해줘야 돼. 천천히 하고 전체적으로 힘을 간결하게 작게 해줘야 돼.
Coaches, present your chairs. On court. 11-9. Play.
So as I was saying before the break, 6 of the last 7 points in favour of the number 6 seeds, Iwanaga and Nakanishi.
Service over 10-11.
Oh, I thought she was going to hit that too.
Me too, me too.
Service over 12-10. Service over 11-12.
Good placement by Jeong. Left hip of Nakanishi.
That's well left.
Service over 13-11.
Wide long again. Now I think the Koreans are beginning to figure out exactly how much drift there has been also in the first game. They didn't get that many points when they were playing the far side, the Koreans. I started to speculate at one point whether the drift had died out or the shuttles have gotten slower. That's not the case.
No.
16-11.
11 of the last 14 points.
Yeah. Good play. Nice pressure on the backcourt player there from the Japanese. Lee Kyung-won wants to make something happen there. She's not satisfied.
No, and I can understand that. Having had that 8-5 lead, the Koreans,
Yeah.
it's just gone away from them, hasn't it? Oh, that may have been going wide.
18-11.
Yeah, just switched up the direction of the attacking play slightly from the backhand side of Jeong towards.
Clever to move her there with the disguised drop shot.
Yep, that's good work. 2 points away from the match and a place in the second round for Iwanaga and Nakanishi.
Service over 12-19. Quad 13-19.
Mid-court area.
19.
Yeah, and that goes down as a big miss, doesn't it? Oh, dear me. That's a pity. Service error from Lee.
Service over 20.
Match point opportunities
14.
for Iwanaga and Nakanishi. First time of asking. 21-19, 21-14. And the number 6 seeds from Japan safely through to the second round, beating Jeong and Lee Young-woo. 45 minutes for that match.
Iwanaga and T. Nakanishi. 21-19, 21-14.
This is the final rally. A smash into the net from Lee. So confirmation of that scoreline once again, 21-19, 21-14. The number 6 seeds Rin Iwanaga and Kia Nakanishi through to the second round. Coming up next are the former champions, Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, up against Kedlin and Puavaranukro from Thailand. Welcome back to the Olympic Sports Centre Gymnasium here in Changzhou. One more match to come, and it's men's doubles, and it is the champions from 7 years ago, Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, up against Kitty